Should the UK government buy more tanks? That's just one of the questions the long-anticipated Defence Review refresh needs to answer. The review is a chance for government to set out where it wants to go in policy terms and, crucially, what it spends its money on. This one is called the refresh because, unusually, it's taking place just 2 years after the last Defence Review.
The last review, I'm afraid, had a massive impact on all three services. We tilted, quite rightly, towards cyber and space. This has become a new area of threat, and the government responded appropriately to make sure we're safe in these arenas. But because the budget was essentially capped, it meant it was to the detriment of our Army, Air Force, and Navy.
But then last year, this happened. Russia's invasion of Ukraine has made those calculations that tanks and traditional armour were old-fashioned and irrelevant look just a little bit foolish. And that's why we're having another defence review.
There was a determination at the last review to say we don't need tanks anymore. I remember having this exchange myself with the Prime Minister, said, oh, nobody uses tanks anymore. It's the next wars are going to be all to do with cyber and in the hybrid warfare space. Well, what Ukraine has proved is that there may be new threats in this, the different arenas, such as cyber and space. Doesn't mean the old ones have disappeared. And that's why it's so important that we invest more in our land warfare capability.
So if it's no longer safe for the UK to choose between space and cyber and conventional warfare, this new Defence Review refresh is going to have to come with significant funding attached. Ben Wallace, the UK Defence Secretary, is reportedly asking for another £10 billion over the next 2 years. The question is he going to get it, or will there be more tough choices ahead?